It's the NFL on EA Sports. And up next, we'll see the dual threat, Christian McCaffrey. He's coming off an incredible effort with over 200 yards rushing a week ago. It's the 49ers and the Vikings on Monday Night Prime Time.
As this crowd rolled into U.S. Bank Stadium, they were bundled up, jackets and scarves, downright cold outside on this November evening. But all good here inside as we welcome you to Minneapolis, Minnesota. But tonight, it's a good Week 9 matchup here on a Monday night, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club. They come in riding high, just one loss in their last 7 games.
It's a very focused team, very disciplined. They've kept the penalties to a minimum, and they're winning football games.
On the other side of the field for the visiting 49ers, they're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6 games.
And if you look back to last week, it was all about their defense. Anytime you hold an NFL team to single digits, that's saying something.
And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. Under center, it'll be the Southern California native standing at 6'4", Sam Darnold.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Darnold. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So certainly a defensive mistake here in the first quarter, getting hit with a roughing the passer call.
And that hurts not just because of the yardage you gave up and give them a fresh set of downs, but that brought the home crowd into this one. And when you go on the road, your job is to silence the crowd, not energize them.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Darnold from the gun. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Devin Singletary there, and that'll make it 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here, a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
That was the first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Able to power through. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
And what a first half of the season he's had, leading the NFL in passing yards to this point. He's been a tough man to slow down. So this defense certainly has its work cut out for him.
Purdy to throw it on 1st down. Being chased out left. That's complete out left to Ayuk. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 30 yards there.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. The Niners at 7-1 now on the year. And they've been cooking these last couple months. Winners of 7 of their last 8 games.
And as much as we hate to play this game, you know I'm going to do it anyway. Extrapolate that over a full season. What does that come down to, partner? 14-2. And anyone in the NFL, they'd sign up for that record, that's for sure.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Purdy looking to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Purdy. Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Purdy sets up to throw again. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. Touchdown! Deebo Samuel hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Niners put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. Osborne decides against a run back, and this will come out to the 25. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
Holding offense.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide, usually going to pick up a holding call.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
And that's complete to K.J. Osborne. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A give, Singletary right side, breaks a tackle, and that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 18 carries, 59 yards.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt they made some slight adjustments to how they're going to call plays this week in hopes that...
Darnold, he lost the football, but fortunately he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. Back to throw, Darnold. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. That's pulled in at the 32. It'll be a net of 39. 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Deebo Samuel and the 49ers back in possession here. Where he stands right now, as you see, already over 1,000. You have to think 2,000 is a real possibility. Long way to go in the season, but what he's done so far, spectacular.
It is, and you know what he's also hoping for? He's going to play a lot of man coverage from here on out because one of the best ways to slow down production is to go to zone and double, triple team, put a number of people in the area that you expect him to run into. But man-to-man, Every receiver believes he's going to win that battle, and you know they all do.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Here is third and quite a ways. Here's Purdy.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Bring in 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Now off the bootleg, Darnold. Incomplete.
You look at this Niner defense.
It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Darnold now to throw.
They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The end result, 21 yards. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I have not yet met a running back that's run for over 200.
Touchdown 49ers. From 6 yards away. And the 49ers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Moody good with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Osborne elects not to return it. Minnesota's offense takes over possession.
They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Singletary to get the drive started.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. We've got an injured player, and that's running back Devin Singletary, who's in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. And he'll get a couple up to the 29. This defense for the Niners, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interception.
Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. He topped the 200-yard mark a week ago. You know they're going to have a lot of eyes and hopefully for them bodies on him here in this one.
You've got to expect defensively, forget 8 men in the box. 9, 10,
11.
Hey, listen, they're trying to sneak you and me in there to try and slow him down, but I bet his offensive line mates are going to accept that challenge. They really like blocking for a guy who can turn up that kind of yardage.
Now, after the loss, he'll have to navigate a 2nd and 17.
Purdy from the gun.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Danielle Hunter.
Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. And a quick throw here. That's complete. A big pickup. 18 yards, but they still stop him well short of the marker.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain. Still a ways to go, though. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39.
And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10.
Darnold.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Darnold.
And he comes back with one complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. And the Niners get there and bring him down.
Nick Bosa has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. And here's Ryan Wright now.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Take it at the 37. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
And San Francisco gets set to go here.
Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they are the 1st or 2nd seed come playoff time.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 58 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy.
Flush to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Purdy to throw again on 2nd and 10.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're going to stop him short of the 1st down as he's tackled at about the 21. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Then we got to give a little tip of the cap for the defense there. Zone coverage, locked it in tight, made it really difficult because they tried the crossing. And it worked for a completion, but you have to know where the sticks are on 3rd down. Didn't get beyond them. No pickup.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Osborne decides against a run back, and this will come out to the 25.
And now out comes Minnesota.
And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Now Darnold.
Throw caught there by Osborne.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing again is Darnold.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga.
And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Now Moody for the PAT.
And the lead is now 24. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And this will come out to the 25 as Osborne elects not to return it.
Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga.
And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you're throwing this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted. I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing. This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Everything's going right here in this first half, and they've got a good lead, and part of that can be attributed to their success on 3rd downs. This is another conversion here, and they could look to really open things up now with this first and goal.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are able to add on to their first half lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And the route is on here in this first half.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Osborne decides against a run back, and this will come out to the 25.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. The offense on third down tonight, just one conversion in 8 tries. Not good. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
That is caught. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
On 1st and 10, Darnold
to Jefferson on the slant.
And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now it's Darnold. He'll get this to Devin Singletary out of the backfield.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
On the counter, this is Singletary. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners 36.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Christian McCaffrey and his 49er teammates back onto the field.
He's up over 1,200 yards now on the season. Had a touchdown on that last drive as well. Things continuing to trend in the right direction for this offense, but specifically, Charles, this running game.
And it all comes back to one word, doesn't it? Cohesion. Because you have to have that. Center, guards, tackles, tight ends. Some of the wide receivers being involved. Maybe a lead runner at times. Maybe a fullback. But all in all, those X's and O's on the grease board that look so nice, that turns into a jumble in real life. And these guys have to know what to do on the run, on the move. They've done it well for them all year long.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line. Up the gut, McCaffrey. He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45.
2nd and 9 from the 44. Purdy looking to throw.
Connects with Kittle underneath. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Purdy now to throw.
And he will find his man on the outside. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
Purdy.
Eluding the pressure right. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. That's just 32 yards officially from the right hash. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well, as we are back and started in the second half. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10
at their own 18.
And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Now Samuel. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Purdy on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to kick it away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Singletary.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Here's Darnold now on 2nd down. Complete. Jefferson the target.
That'll give him 8 that time, and that will bring up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Darnold will throw it on 3rd and 1. Oh, they would have gotten a conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
And here's Ryan Wright now,
as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. Fielded just inside the 30. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They're leading right now and on the heels of that victory last week against Arizona. 1st and 10 as they start this drive. They start on the ground with McCaffrey.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to the huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
And once he escaped the pocket there, he tried to keep those eyes downfield, but nothing was materializing, so he makes a smart move and gets that to the sideline.
They'll find Ayuk open right side.
And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return.
They're on 17-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Darnold.
At the 22-yard line.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Back to throw, Darnold. And that is incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the 3rd quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return.
The Niners set to take over on offense. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
A give running left, it's McCaffrey.
And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Flushed out right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
20-yard line.
A 1st down throw, Darnold.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
Inside the 20, Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson.
An 80-yard touchdown.
And the Vikings get a bit closer.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10.
At their own 37. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Throwing here, Purdy.
And he finds a man with a crossing route. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
3rd and 5. Now Purdy. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
And with the play clock about to expire, Kyle Shanahan's going to use a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Here's Purdy.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Purdy will look to throw again here. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 25-yard line. Slot man moves right.
Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
A quick throw to the left flat, and he's got it. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Purdy sets up to throw again. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
Faking the give, Darnold.
He lets one go deep for Addison.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
Javon Hargrave drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Over the middle, it's complete.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. That is caught. He's into space past the 25.
He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 4. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Got a man. That's Ayuk.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 14-yard line.
2nd down and a yard.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go.
Touchdown! Deebo Samuel with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year.
And the Niners have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. Moody good with the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
And this will come out to the 25 as Osborne elects not to return it. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole.
Darnold on 1st down.
Over the middle and complete to Addison.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
At the 32-yard line.
Now Darnold.
He'll find Osborne here.
And he's going to be brought down right there, so nothing after the catch as he's dropped at the 42. On 1st down, it's Darnold. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
At the Niners' 49-yard line.
To the air again, Darnold. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson.
And Hockenson going to have the Vikings 1st down as he'll take this down to the 44-yard line.
Darnold now to throw.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Second and 10.
Now it's Darnold. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 24-yard line. A give up the middle to Singletary. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
To throw is Darnold. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. Here's Darnold. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to fourth. Fourth down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Just shy of the 30. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the fourth.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
96 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
First down, 49ers.
McCaffrey on the counter. Nifty move. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
On second down, McCaffrey. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's third down and inches. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on third down. Even better decision.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Oh, they'll run it here on the jet sweep.
Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Ayuk going to go in motion right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass.
And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
There's a glimpse of Justin Jefferson, the wide receiver, as he and the Minnesota Vikings return back here on offense.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
On first down, Darnold.
And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Darnold.
Middle of the field to Jefferson.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Throwing again is Darnold. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. He gets it to Addison. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Meanwhile, Darnold's throw taken in by Hockenson here. And Hockenson going to have the Vikings 1st down as he'll be brought down just outside the red zone. Mark him at the 21.
Back to throw, Darnold. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point splits the uprights as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
118 yards now for McCaffrey. It's a 1st down.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
Well, partner, under the lights.